Hello everyone, I hope you're well rested, well caffeinated, and have yourselves a good day / night. How do you do? I need a nap, but I'm also very excited, very hyped because I get to play the new Splatoon 3 update. But what's up, peeps? I am caffeinated at the same time. Nowhere near caffeinated enough. I need so much more coffee. I have not had a lot of sleep today. I have not. Oh, I got like 2 hours of sleep last night, and then I took like a crash nap today. But I've done some cool shit today. How's it going, Blaze? Hello, Shaman. Yes, I did eat today. Hello, Zach. Hello, Shiny Mew. And hello, Dude. How do you do? I made a cool thing today that some of you will freak out about, and others will not have any idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I made something today. I made in this glass right here. I made Ecto Cooler. And I'm very excited that I made Ecto Cooler. It makes me fly. Taste of my fucking childhood, man. I've tried many a recipe throughout the years. This is by far the closest one. And it's super simple. It's super simple, so it makes me very happy. I have it in a big ass fucking glass because I can. Usually, yes, we put it in a big ass mug that's almost as big as my head. MT, you got a nap too? Good. You deserve a nap. You're always busting your ass. You need a nap. Good to hear that you're doing well, dude. Yeah, I made Ecto Cooler today. I'm very excited for this. I know that a lot of peeps here probably have no idea what the fuck Ecto Cooler is, but it is one of the most delicious tastes from the 90s that is like ingrained in like every 90 kid's soul. After the first time you've had it, that's it. Like, one sip of it, you're like remembering Saturday morning cartoons, watching Power Rangers and screaming at your television, just having a blast, or watching stuff like X-Men going, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's just good. It makes me very happy. I'm very much 5. Just ignore me. I'm going to be 5 and excited about this for like the rest of the night. I'm very excited about this, and it's super simple, and it's cheap to make, and you can make a lot of it real fast. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. You don't understand. A lot of you should try it. The cooler was more popular when than the cartoon, which launched it. Yeah, because it launched with the real Ghostbusters cartoon, which I remember watching in the 90s as a kid. And I remember that being where I remember first being introduced to the Ecto Cooler, like, high C drink. But I remember like drinking that shit like all the way up through like my childhood. And for the longest time they kept Slimer on the box for it. Eventually they changed it to an orange that was covered in like this green glowing energy with like this like nucleus around it and stuff like this. A little bit down right now. What's got you down? How can we fix that? Which I need to find the cartoon for that, the real Ghostbusters cartoon, on DVD eventually and get that, because I love that cartoon. One of my earliest core memories as a child actually has that show attached to it. Though be it has absolutely nothing to do with the memory, it's something very clearly in the memory I remember. And that was Christmas when I was 5 years old. No, it was Christmas when I was 4. It's the first Christmas I actually remember. And it's... I remember almost everything there was to know about that Christmas. If not all, are available on YouTube via Ghostbusters official channel. I think they're also all available on the channel Tubi. I think that's where I last watched it. Which is a free streaming service. I just like to have those things on DVD. I can watch all of Power Rangers on YouTube. I tell most people, if you want to watch Power Rangers, go watch it on YouTube. All of it's on YouTube. But I like having DVDs because, like, if I travel or move or something like that, I can have them. Or, like, I've had times where, like, though it's been a long time since I've been in one of these reviews, I've had times where I don't have internet. So, like, having the DVDs has always been, like, good to watch. It's doing 900 to 1k damage. Nad, assume it was a strong boss only to see my allies dealing 10k to 50k damage, and then I got down and was the only one that died, so yeah, I'm not feeling good. Okay, so why? Because you're behind in damage in comparison to other people in your party? Because there's things to look at when it comes down to that. There's like your level, your class, because I'm not familiar with the game you're talking about. So I'm gonna go off generics, and you can fill in the blanks for me as we go along. But it could be like power set. It could be your gear or weapons. It can just be your level. It could be your class. Like it could be the class of character you chose. You may just have a lower output than everybody else, but you may have other advantages and perks in other ways. As well as the fact that a lot of times party members aren't going to judge you because they deal more damage than you. Last time I waited this long for a weapon I wanted to use was summoning Knights of the Round. This is a joke about Sheldon's style. You're at max? So could it be possibly affected by your gear or your class? Because like that can greatly differ what you do. Or you may just need to do like a respread, and a lot of games do allow respreads. Also, if it's a game that has like free-to-play mechanics versus purchasing mechanics, like are you a free-to-play player and are they pay-to-play, or are they a pay-for-stuff player? Because I run into that problem a lot. That and my weapons just got power crept by the newer gear. Ah, see, I used to have that issue a lot in Knights of the Republic. I'd get power crept a lot. So I get that. I have a new Splatana to use. I'm gonna get one. My weapons are not on par with the new ones. So I tell you, you're gonna have to grind to get the new ones. Let's see what we got. That trips me out. Seeing like this stuff run at 60 frames per second, like, and higher, like that trips me out. 'Cause I'm not used to it. So like, for a hot minute, my like brain was just looking at this shit, trying to figure out what was wrong. Why is something wrong here? Why does this look different to me? What's this? Big name brands from the Splatlands are doing weapon collabs. Boom, you want any weapons? You got them. Feast your eyes, everyone. The Splatlands collection is the new hotness. This first set was made in partnership with Embers. These are really pretty weapons. Looking pretty fresh, I'd say. I want them all. I do too. I'm gonna get the sticker Splatana stamper. Main gear was the best last I played, and now is not really that good, and my armor is, well, also got power prep. See, that was me last time I played DC Universe Online and Knights of the Old Republic. When I joined it, when I popped in back into both those, just kind of see what I missed, because it had been a couple of years for both those games. I was severely underleveled and had to grind out new gear. I completely get that feeling. What's up, Soul Reaper? Barazushi, new Splatoon-matic, or new Splatter Shot, new Splatoon-matic, or Splash-o-matic, new H3 Nozzle Nose, Jet Squelcher, Tri-Slosher, need to try Tri-Slosher, Carbon Roller, Splatana, the Splatana Wiper. I'm excited for this one because like my Ninja Squid playstyle works so well with this, or at least it should in theory. More news. Archer Underpass. This has me excited. I love this map. I love this map. This update is on base switch too, yeah? Yes, it is. It's actually kind of a stupid question now that I typed it out. No, it's a valid question to ask. It is absolutely a valid question to ask because the Switch 1 and Switch 2 technically get different updates. They're not drastically different from each other. Both Switch 1 and Switch 2 get all the same weapons. They get all the same weapons. They both get the same map added. They get like for gameplay against each other wise, they get all the same stuff. The Switch 2 gets an additional added bonus of getting a frame rate increase for anything not in combat. Once you get into combat, everything changes. It goes back to its normal frame rate, so you're matched and outputted properly with the Switch 1. They did hold that back between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 because they didn't want to essentially do exactly what we're talking about with Blaze here. They didn't want to power creep people out because some people bought a $500 console. That would just be insane. Well, the kit may be questionable, but one thing I can say about the new Dynamo is that it's pretty. I'm very excited for both of my Splatanas because they got pretty. I am on the update. Don't tell me what to do. I am on the update. I got this. I just gotta actually get my weapons. Big Run starts tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be gaming with Panda, but we'll probably do Big Run on Saturday. I think they also patched out that one bug with the squid roll. I was wondering if they were going to do that. I was assuming they probably would. Because it's not one of those, it's not a bug, it's a feature moments. It's not one of those moments for us. When the game is a chat room with occasional bosses, it's slowly dying, but I still like it, especially the character creator, which is considered one of the best from what I've been told. See, I still like, and again, I get that with, especially with Knights of the Old Republic, because Knights of the Old Republic, it's still got a decent following. It still gets lots of updates, which is shocking. But like, it's nowhere near its peak. Like its peak was like hundreds of thousands at a time, no problem. It's nowhere near that anymore. And a lot of people just sit around, just chatting, talking, emoting, occasionally role playing, stuff like this. But you also get the occasional person like me who's like, I want to build a new character and play through the entirety of this game again. I still thoroughly like it. Seeing the frame rate increase in this is trippy. Holy shit. What's up, Phantom Flame? How you doing? I'm working for today. I'm pleased to report that my already wide selection has widened further yet. Take a look, I insist. And we're ready to wield the Gleams Blaster, where they're gonna go to 30 weapons. Yeah, they're gonna go through 30 weapons. They're gonna go through 30 freaking weapons here. I'm gonna just let them have it. I should have done this beforehand. The fact that the splatter shot gets burst bomb and Kraken makes me so excited. Well, we're gonna be here a second. Just bear with me, peeps. Just bear with me. Person doing 10k to 50k damage was cosplaying as Robbie Ryden, so that sounds amazing. 1 hour later. Oh my god. Die. Why? How's it going, George? How are you? There's 6 splatter shots, but 3 share the same kit. Not very creative, shakes my head. No, I just want to play my favorite weapon. Dialogue goes burr. I gotta earn so many tickets because like we were told we weren't getting any more updates or any new weapons. So like most of us spent our tickets. I spent my tickets in the shell out machine. I got very excited when I found I could do it. Should replace the order shot with a different weapon reskin. Jesus. Alright, I gotta get my first one because it was my first weapon last time. And I need this weapon because look at how pretty it is! Auto bomb and booyah bomb. That is ridiculous. Auto bomb and booyah bomb. That is absolutely freaking absurd. I'm going to go ahead and grab this because I have big plans for this. Look at how pretty the lobby is. This is nuts to me. Good news is that past like level 30 or so, every level gets you a new Sheldon license as well. So even if someone's completely out, they're not stuck. That is a plus. I sadly only had 2. Wop. 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 Of course, it feels the same as it should, but now we have chickens. Now I could be like Nettie and just put chickens everywhere. This has so much potential to be silly. This has so much potential to be silly. Like, Jesus Christ. And this, oh! Why am I allowed to have this? I don't know, I don't care. I'm in love with it. Thank you. Thank you. Booyah bomb with this is gonna be silly. Just realized I have the ultimate tool to find Nettie as my sub weapon. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna try it out. Just look at how pretty this weapon is. Look at the stickers. It has the shiny stickers on it. I have all of these stickers. I have points. It's oh. What is your special for that one? There's a challenge going on, but it's 2 for team with the challenge. So I want everybody to be able to join in and like test out all the new stuff. Oh, the nostalgia rings true for this map. Bonk. How you do, Fuzzy? Oop, missed the ball. That's so silly. That's so wrong. Oh! Out of ink. Out of ink is bad. This just makes me happy. Holy Christ. Hi, guy. What's up? Go say hi on what? I mean, you can come to the camera.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So we get all this.
Ever since I played
It's been forever since I've played this map because this was on Splatoon 1 back in the day.
the one that you got stuck in?
Huh? Oh.
I am.
Yep. Keep painting.
Yes, be the professor.
Oh my god. I have missed this map. I have a new Splatana. It makes me happy. So no for Splatoon 1, I'm just making joke. Wait, what? Oh, I can't believe they added the Mario Kart battle stage as an action map. Oh my god. GG! They can't see it from down there. Oh! Hi! What?
Supposed to.
Huh?
You're not supposed to.
Oh, I think it looks nice. Oh, my bad then. Well, say hello to everybody. They can't see you in your lovely face.
Hello. Just a head.
Just a head?
Just a floating head.
She's just a spooky bean. Hello's my mate. Okay, he got you good.
He did.
He did not like the idea of bath time.
No.
Bean got a bath today. He was not happy about bath time.
No, Bean just got drenched. That's all that happened. Bean just got drenched.
That Steve guy, they made a game and a movie about him. And he's also going to be in the Sonic, like, Mario Kart game. He's just channeling Ghostface with that lean. Bobby, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Yeet.
I need to come in here and cool off a little.
I get that. Ooh, hi.
So when you gave Bean a bath, did that mean you made coffee?
Rude. It's a valid question. He's a coffee bean. So many rockets were on my butt. How dare you? How's it going, Cal? How are you?
Hello.
I hope you are well, friend. It's been a while. Help! I got.
You got. Yeah, you did.
There was a SpongeBob will be in a Sonic game. We got some information showing that it looks like that the new Sonic Racing is going to have SpongeBob in it. I haven't gotten to check the validity of that, but I mean we already got Minecraft in it. I've seen where it should happen.
Ooh. There's a new Vocaloid X Sanrio outfit that got released.
That sounds cute.
It's it's going up for pre-orders on the 14th.
Ooh.
And it's so cute. I want it.
Yeah. That wasn't ouch. That was a big owie.
Anyways, bye.
Loves. Where my kiss?
In the middle of dying.
It is always worth the death for a kiss from my lovely baby. Think about me. Wow.
How are you just gonna leave her set it off? Beanie. On the
I'll get it. Gotta get it cleaned up anyway. Wow. Fear my chickens! Owen did not fear my chickens. Has busy life, trying to hang in. Completely understand that. I hope life has found you well, even with it being busy, though. GG! Okay, so, like, I like the new weapon because I like, for one, having a booyah bomb, because that's just silly. But then I also like having the chickens just eat people. But GG's all around, peeps. Cal, thank you! Get some hearts in the chat! Thank you very much for that. You didn't have to do that. Get to my stuff here. I gotta hit my buttons. Thank you very much for that. Put hearts over on the Twitch side. Beep. Thank you. How's it going, Aaron? I don't want that much tea. I don't want tea at all. But me, you get used to chicken quick. There are so many people in the lobby. Oh. Everyone's like, no, it's time to smack. So we're a silly meme build. I'm running a build right now that like focuses like on bombs, which is funny because I was building this before like the announcement came out. So I was like working with burst bombs with my other Splatana stamper. Seriously, thank you very much for that. I hella appreciate that. Got rockets on my... No! That is a line that'll haunt me forever. Chip gang? But I was the one who got fried. From rockets to my butt to arrows to the knee, Jesus Christ. Came out after getting nauseated, new Rune Factory game working on me like Skyward Sword did. Oh? That's paid. Ooh. Ooh! You can have it! You can have it! Yoink! Yoink! Have some chicken! More chicken! More chicken! Ooh, that was close! GG! He Tylenol? Definitely get some Tylenol. Truthfully, I was going to doze off, but seeing your stream woke me up. I'm glad. I don't know if I'm glad we woke you up or if I'm sad because I know you probably need the rest. But I appreciate you just feeling that it was worth coming by to hang out with us instead of a nap. I appreciate it. GG. What's up, Beam? How are you doing? Huh. Mod, you know what to do. And multiplayer maps and modes have updated. Thank you. Yeet. Ah, it works again. Whoop. Whoop. Ah. Off tomorrow, so it's all good. Yeah! So, if it's not asking too much, what kind of work do they got you doing now? Within reason, without doxing yourself, kind of type deal. But like, what kind of work they got you doing? Also, it has been a while. You haven't seen the new band animation I've made. It's like new band animation, actually reworking the overlay again. Lots of new stuff here. We have changed a ton. I'll try out my other new weapon. Ooh. Silliness has begun. I think this weapon has so much silly potential to like just do messed up stuff. I know I still know how to squid roll. There we go. Even managed to do it properly in a match for once. I don't know how far back it's gone, but I'm assistant in my department and recently changed stores, so it's a lot of readjusting right now. Jesus. But that's awesome, though. I hope that with the change of store, that for one, it was either like, I hope at minimum it was a pay bump, but I also hope it was closer to home. We have a ton of new weapons. I need to start unlocking weapons because right now all I have is the two. Thought it was safe. Comet comes crashing down the dynamo. Ah, the pain is real with that one. It is closer. Can't say the environment is any better, but it's something. I understand that. I used to get bounced around from store to store a lot, and A lot of times it always felt the same. Oh, thank you. Punk. Let's go get him. Hide out up there. We gotta go get him. Bunk! Bunk! This just feels awesome. Ooh. Well, I was beat! Yay! Punk. I got it a noodle. Ow. GG! There we go. But no, it being closer is definitely a benefit because, like, a lot of times people don't think about, like, even if your job, like, moves you just somewhere closer and you don't get a pay bump, if they move you closer to home, like, the amount you wind up saving in gas a lot of times helps out so much. GG! God, that weapon feels good. That weapon is so silly. At least I managed to get back in. Really hating Splatoon right now. I keep getting a communication error trying to join you. What? And I keep getting comm errors, so it's not just you. Okay, so I may wind up having to break room and start over. So let's do that. There we go. Broke room. Let's do this. Alright, let's try it again. It's definitely saving me on Uber funds. I can only imagine if you're having to use Uber. I had a friend who had to, like, Uber around everywhere. And, like, that was killing him. So I can only imagine. Okay, let's try this again. See if ZGN can figure out my current in-game name, because last Splatoon stream he didn't. Oh. Man, every time I ever had to, like, get into Uber or a Lyft like that, I'm always paranoid getting into the car. I mean, is it the Japanese name? Local bus company has. Ooh. Okay, no more communication errors for now. Hopefully it stays that way. Oop, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Owie! Ow! Still got my accomplished goal! Okay, restart my console, and with the room reset, it seems to be okay. So far, fingers crossed. I'm hoping. Because that's all we need is because it decided it's going to update, that it's going to go back to the old ways. Cannot have it go back to the old ways on a new console. Yep. Whoop. Gotcha. Oh, still find the color screen the most useless ult in the game, at least for turf, especially on this map because it's so wide. Yeah, this map being so big, I can see that like just not doing anything. Whoa. Nope. Nope. Running. Running. Whoop. Ow. That's how Splatoon. I talked about wanting to wait a year to buy a Switch 2. Then they announced Raiders. I've got a lot of friends that were like that. Like, I talked about the fact that if I wasn't a content creator, I was gonna wait. No, I'd be right there with you. Like if it wasn't the fact that I'm doing content creation, I would have waited, and then I would have seen that and been scrambling. Like, Lord help me. But it looks like we got a while for it, so you've still got a while before you got to try to hunt one down. Vasco Games made it his mission to do that. Wait, to wait or to get it for Raiders? Because Raiders looks nuts. But no, I've got... Wait, is Zach the Innator? Ah. Deep. Oh, just in time. You're not getting away from that, though. I was waiting, Gerald, but now I'll wait for that. It's it. I mean, honestly, what I tell most people to do is like wait till there's a game you just have to have. It's like the reason why I got the Switch 1 at launch was because they announced Splatoon 2 right when they announced the Switch 1. And I was like, well, that's happening immediately. Or at least when they get it, because they announced it, and ARMS looked exciting, but it didn't look like I was going to buy a console just for ARMS. I was going to wait, and then we got the launch date. Direct for the Switch 1. They showed Splatoon 2. I called everybody I knew. I called everyone from my old like Splatoon squad, the works. I was like, have you seen this? It's like we need this. We all need this now. Oh, I'm gonna die. And we did. We all upgraded for that. Ow. Cow rocket that dynamo. But no, like honestly, it's definitely a sound idea. It's definitely a sound idea to like. Wait up! Ow! Hi, Fuzzy. I'm honestly telling a lot of people to wait on it. Like I love the Switch 2. I do. And it's great for upgrading a lot of my Switch 1 games, but as of right now, because there's not a ton of brand new Switch 2 titles, it mostly feels like a Switch Pro right now. It'll feel probably more in its own. It'll feel more of its own once we start seeing more Switch 2 titles. GG! I didn't see you there. Wow. Let's see. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? So I'm being build big swig with more splashdowns and bigger splashdowns. I saw, as well as my face saw it multiple times. Let's go. Let's try this build I've been using for a minute. Let's try this with this weapon. Let's see how this does. Whack. Chickens. May not get as many chickens out at a time, but get the old out. Got full special power up. Let's do that instead. Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm in love with the design on this weapon. Like, I just love the fact it's like, just slap stickers on it. It's a brand new weapon. Ooh, that's not good for me. Ow! Pain happened! Good hit. Ooh, good hit. I am in love with this map for the freaking Sapper though. It's like you don't even need ninja squids. You just are your own horror movie jump scare all the time. Worth it! GG! Oh, I stared death in the face. You see a big swing charging at you, run before it's too late. Jeebus. Yeah, no, I love the new map, which is an old map, but I used to love the old map. Still miss the car though. Who's coming? You hit me with a diamond to the face. God, this is a blast, though. No, other things that have changed since the last time you were here. I'm on Twitch now, too. Let's just set up the dock again and get off handheld. Tomorrow. I understand that. I mean, Splatoon's one of those games, like there's a lot of games like that with it, but Splatoon, I have trouble playing in handheld mode. It's a little bit easier on the Switch too, but I still have trouble playing because I play with motion controls so much, and I move myself too much when I loved it. Hi. I move myself too much to play with dock mode or to play with handheld mode. By that to run in that fight. I need to hook up my controller to a charger. Just sit and be calm and quiet. Weep. tired from that to jump into that fight. But no, like Splatoon's always one of those games I want to play in handheld mode, but just the motion controls make it so difficult for me to do in handheld. I know there's tons of people here that do it all the time, no problem. It trips me out. Hi, guy. GG! It's like I play a lot in tabletop mode. You only play handheld? Jesus Christ. GG! Sorry, I'm 5. Everyone has gold banners but me. Ah! I've yet to pull a gold banner, but I got a Joan license. Yay! Because if I wanted to play docked, I'd have to change my monitor from your stream to Switch. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that the stream supports enough that you'll play it at home mode. I appreciate that. Why is this? Oh, there's the audio. I was like, why does it not have audio? Oh. Nettie plays dock. Normally I play handheld, but today is on the big screen. Was also on the big screen the other day when I decided to do the silly and try motion controls while tipsy. You did pretty good! Yeet. Oh, that's not good. Bye. Oh, I thought it would go a little less. It's all Jesus Christ. It's all special. It's all special death. Oh no. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's pain. So you think you'll ever try motion controls again, Kami? Well, if I do, not tipsy. Yeah, it's That's fair. Splat bomb. I'm so used to splat bomb. Ooh, I was about to get smacked. GG. Ooh, I was about to get smacked in the face. Maybe that I haven't played in a while, or the Switch 2 is messing with my aim because the proportions are different and it's a little heavier. See, I've noticed like my handheld game for like everything has gotten a lot better with the Switch 2 because it's bigger. It's easier for me to see and it feels more comfortable in my hands. GG peeps! Gear again because I want to upgrade that. So yeah, I'm gonna assume Zach is the innator because I know everybody else's here's name. My vertical swing turns into one of those grabby hands instead of splatting the person because the timer ran down. Maybe I'll aim better than aerospray. Oh yeah! Then I can blame the aim on the game and not me. There are so many gold name thingies. More practice with the squid. The Kraken. You just play the Kraken exclusively on Splatoon 1. That's not good for me. Back we go. Going to jump just shy of it. All right, Ink. Yep. GG! Yeah, see, I couldn't ever change my name because, like, the restriction of you want it stuck with the name after you change it for, like, a month, isn't it? GG! Why is my title Lethal Therapist? It fits perfectly. You give them trauma, then you provide therapy for the trauma you give them. It's fine. GG, peeps. I can't even remember what my title thingy is. I need to actually check that. Okay, you're just gonna take a break. We'll come back. Gotcha, gotcha. I'll probably take. There we go. I'll probably take a small break in a second to grab new weapons. Yeah, so how's the summer treating everybody right now? Like, how's the heat treating everybody? I did. That'll be it for the night. Night, everyone. Have a good night, ho, and take care. Pleasant nightmares. I don't know. But your session started. Oh my god. Heat was miserable today. It's been super warm. And the warm isn't usually too much of a problem. The issue with here is that it's so freaking humid. Yeah, I should have known better. No, the heat lately has been killing us in the house. Air conditioner's having to output like double time because this place is so big. I will go where I want. Gotcha. Oh, worth. There's been a noticeable increase of people who are a little nutty that I see when I'm out and about. I don't know if it's because of the summer or something else. See, things always get real weird around here when it gets hot. Yep, back up, back up, back up. GG! I'm just gonna be a big ass squid on the map. There I am! Right there. GG peeps. Wow. Need to head off since we'll be having an early morning. Good night and take care. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Pleasant nightmares to you, dude. Enjoy your rest, my friend. I found Eddie. I feel very accomplished. As you should. Ah, Doug got yeeted. High humidity is killer, to be honest. Ugh. See, like, I went out to Texas to visit a buddy of mine, and going out to Texas, I finally got to understand what people meant by dry heat, because I'd never lived anywhere that had a dry heat before. Everywhere I lived was like I lived in South Carolina, Louisiana, Alabama. Like, I've lived like in all these places that are like hyper freaking humid. So when I went out to Texas, it was far harder, far hotter in Texas than it was where I was coming from. But it felt so much better. I was like, I can live, I can live and breathe and function. Thought Alabama would be dry, or is that right by the Gulf? It's for one, right by the Gulf. It's supposed to just like a ton of like, there'll be not anywhere near as bad as like Louisiana, and there's still a lot of swampy marshland around here. There's lots of water around us at any given point in time. Because it's Friday the 13th. Ah, it is gonna be Friday the 13th. Anyway, off I go as I look at the weather gauge showing 71% humidity outside. No! Oh! My heart sings out to you, my dude. Now, I could spin around fast enough if I did not. Supposed to be really bad down there then when it's hot and humid. It is. It makes the cold a lot colder, which a lot of people don't like, but I do. But it makes the cold a lot colder. Well, I'm somehow alive still. Ooh, I'm not alive for long. Yeet. Hi, Kami. Oof. GG. I wonder, what is New York like during the summer months? One sec. Hey, Mizo! be able to get you an answer soon. So Maggie Human today, I had a rough time weeding the garden, even half an hour. So many gold banners. I will one day have a gold banner to call my own. Before the transformation happened. Question from chat that you might actually be able to answer, because we're talking about like how humidity affects different places. So how is New York during the summer? That long sigh.
Not as hot as it is down here, but that's also because like a lot of areas have like like the trains, the buses, yeah.
I'm dead. How's the humidity? How's it compared to here for humidity? I hate it here. So the humidity's worse here than it is in New York?
Yeah. In New York, it's like, it gets hot, don't get me wrong, but like, for someone like me who's like really sensitive to the heat, like I sweat easily, you know?
Yeah.
Because like, in New York though, it's not as bad. A lot of the places, because like they don't, so we have a lot of areas where it's like you have like several stores within like just an aisle, kind of, that like a lot of the times they're usually blasting AC in there so much that you can feel it when you're out on the street.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stuck. Dip. Hi.
Like, New York is very much like AC centered.
See, that's interesting.
And because everything is like right on top of each other, you're never really outside long enough to like get super hot.
Well, what if you're like in a park or something?
Trees.
Trees.
Like, for me, it's like, I'll hide under a tree, or we'll be playing with water balloons, or like, I'll be on the swing, so like, you know.
So I'm kind of shocked. I thought it would be worse in New York. What about cold, which is worse? And
You know how like we get one thing a snowflake and school's canceled?
Yeah.
Yeah, in New York.
Jack Frost sneezes. Everyone quit!
In New York, literally the snow could be like knee high. There is ice all over the fucking ground. You still gotta go to school. There could literally be like a fucking mist from just butt-fuck nowhere, and you'd still have to go to school. I remember when I was in middle school once, because like I lived fairly close to where my school was. And I had friends that was like walking distance, because they were only like a few blocks away from where the school was. I have moments where I had seen my friends, because I'll be in the car, my parents will be driving me to school, and there was one day, I shit you not, I just saw a row of people I go to school with, walking to school. One of them slipped, held on to their friend. Their friend ended up getting dragged down with them, and it was just a whole domino effect.
Jesus.
It was like a row of like 5 other kids. They just all slipped because of the ice.
That sounds insane.
When it gets cold, it gets cold. When it gets hot, it's like, yeah, it's hot, but like it's never really. You're never really outside that long.
Like, snow, quick, buy all the bread and milk.
Yeah, no.
I have never understood that.
Well, I remember my first year when I was here. I remember like hearing everybody in school talking about like, oh, like it's gonna snow. We're not gonna have to come to school. I told my sister the same thing, and that morning she woke me up. She's like, yo, why aren't you dressed for school yet? Like, why aren't you like up yet? I told her, yeah, no, school's canceled. Wait, I thought it was only canceled if there's snow. Apparently there is snow somewhere.
It's like, just the word snow, and
Everybody freaks out.
everyone freaks out. All the bread and milk's gone. Hope you don't need to buy batteries or a flashlight. All the sterno's gone from every store.
I think there was only maybe one time where it was snowing and I didn't have to go to school. But that was because like it was snowing so much that like we didn't have like an awning by the front door. So like the snow basically piled up to the point where like we could not get the door open. That was the only reason why I didn't go to school that one winter.
Huh.
But yeah. Who said New York is like an oven?
I think that was Nettie.
But yeah. Like, yeah, it is hot.
You know, MT had asked, wondering how New York would be, because they thought it would be a dry heat here in Alabama. And I was like, no.
I think if anything, New York's more dry heat.
Death happened.
I want to say New York is definitely way more like dry.
Really?
Just because you've got so much pollution and stuff going on, it definitely makes the area. I don't know. I know Tennessee is pretty dry.
Yeah, Tennessee makes sense though.
But then again, last time I was back in New York was like a little over 10 years ago now. No. I was back in New York back in like 2018, 2019. But yeah, it does get kind of. Ow. But yeah.
I appreciate the answer because I had no idea. I've never been. So that
Go back to New York.
it's like the only place I've been with a dry heat was Texas. G.
I think Las Vegas is pretty dry heat.
Well, depending on where you are in Atlanta, it can be a dry heat too. That'll be a break for me if anyone wants in. I'm actually going to break room real quick anyway because I want to go spend my 2 tickets to get 2 more weapons. Try a couple things out. Wait, I got a new player that joined in. I'll give them a match because they may have been waiting to get in.
Nettie, if you ever go back to New York, there's a place in Manhattan called Spyscape. You should definitely go check it out. It's
Like every broke because
it's a really cool like spy museum.
Alright, we'll break out of this one so I can grab the weapons. I want to go to that spy museum. You should show them your thing.
What thing? Oh, this?
Yeah. Mizu got a silly thing.
So, did you tell them we went to go see the movie?
Yeah, I told him yesterday we went to go see the Don movie.
I ended up getting myself this.
Which has nothing to do with Don Don. Oh, we had a communication error. Show them everything else. It is a briefcase. It's up top.
So it's a briefcase.
This is so silly, but I love it.
Oh, I was pulling it wrong. It's a popcorn bucket
That
and it
folds
comes
out.
with a drink, a cup. I don't know how to pull this part out though.
Pull it open, and you got a latch thingy right there.
Hmm.
You want some help?
Yeah. You have to push it maybe?
No. Let me see it. And it converts into a popcorn bucket with a drink cup. There's lid
Or
to it.
if you wanna share your popcorn, you could technically use this as a smaller popcorn bucket. I don't know whose hand should fit in it though. Maybe mine.
Barely.
Fine.
So it's a pop case.
Pretty much. And it did come with a straw. Somewhere.
The funnier thing is she's never seen a Mission Impossible movie.
No, I haven't.
But she was like, I want that popcorn bucket.
I like anything spy or spy gear. But no, definitely check out the Spyscape museum, because like it's an actual museum, but they have like interactive oh god, what's the word? They have like interactive pillars and stuff that you can like go in and play with, and then at the end of it they'll use the scores of all of those interactive stuff that you did, and it'll give you a debrief on which category of spy you're most likely like you fit in to.
That sounds neat.
I went with a friend for my birthday like 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Happy 3 years. You've been here for 2 years now.
4 years ago. And they got agent handler. I think I got like surveillance.
That makes sense.
There was one activity I fucking love where it's you go to like a table and you put on a headphone and it'll ask you like your surrounding is literally just like camera views of like just a bunch of different scenario, and it'll ask you like, hey, what's this person doing, what's this person wearing, etc., etc. They'll tell you like which section you need to look at, and then you need to find which person they're talking about. And then there was another one where when you go in, it's literally just like a room full of like the light up buzzers, kind of, and within like a minute, 2 minutes, you have to turn off as many of those as you can.
That sounds cool as shit, though.
To see how agile you are. You can do that if you're going with a group. You can go in as like the entire group if they're, if they don't have a line waiting. Otherwise, you can actually go in by yourself and you can play against your friends.
Oh, that's neat.
That was super fun. But yeah, they also, last time I went, they also had a Batman experience that you
I
could do.
would want to do a Batman experience. I want to be the Batman. The FBI building in Washington, D.C. was an experience. Oh?
That sounds fun. See, I like murder mysteries and stuff, and I can never get him to play with me.
Because you want me to do all the reading, my ADHD
I
ass.
never told you to do all the reading.
It's like my ADHD ass just like, it's like reads same line again, reads same line a fourth time.
I never, okay, for the record, I never said you had to read everything. I'm just saying that you
just
are
always
going to
have,
have...
you always have papers like, here, read this. I'm like, okay, so I gotta read this.
No, it's more of, hey, take a look at this real quick while I go through everything else.
It's like, I go through and I read it while I'm sitting here watching you play with a puzzle or something shiny. So my ADHD ass can no longer focus on the piece of paper you've handed me because you're doing the fun thing of, here is the thing I'm going to mess with.
Oh, I just realized this back part.
Briefcase will self-destruct. Yeah.
That sounds like my sanity sometimes. But like, I just like the detailing on this.
It is super fancy.
It is covered in fingerprint. Wait. Spam an emoji if you want to see him do a murder mystery with me on stream.
Don't do that to me.
I need a reason to play it. Because it's like, I would play it by myself, but like, let me just grab one of the boxes real quick.
Just don't topple everything.
I will try.
So it's a Star Trek experience at Liberty Science Center?
It's at the bottom of everything. It's at the bottom of everything.
We I have to buy weapons. New weapon. But yeah, no. Like, if we were going to go to New York, we need to try that, though.
Oh, yeah. There's also a really good bookstore by Bryant Park. It's called Kinokuniya.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3-story bookstore. The bottom basement level has like Japanese stationery. It's got like school supplies. Granted, they're kind of expensive. It's also got like Japanese magazines, and it's got like other craft books and how you can, and like books that you can use to learn Japanese. The second floor is where you go in. It's got more of your like American books and stuff, and it's also where the checkout area is. And the third floor is all the anime stuff. So you have like different posters, acrylic stands, etc., etc. You've got Japanese and English mangas. You've got your like blind boxes and stuff up there, as well as it has an in-store like bakery, like a little cafe area that you could go to after you buy your book, and you could just sit there and read. It is my favorite place to go.
That just sounds like fun in general.
Oh yeah, like it is. I spent way too much money there. I have spent way too much money there on like school supplies, on origami paper, on just mangas that my parents threw out, which still makes me depressed. Yeah.
But I understand that.
Yeah. And then across the street on the other side of Bryant Park, there's a store called Muji that has some like really nice like minimalist Japanese like home goods. They have this like giant fucking beanbag that I want to get because it is so comfy. It is so big that you could literally sleep in it. You know how big like Hilda's dog bed is? It's almost that big.
Jesus.
But beanbag. And it is so comfy. That's like the two places I go to whenever I go into Manhattan.
Well, we'll have to make a way to make it happen.
Just watch us do like a live stream on your phone while I take you around New York.
That's what my place I've always wanted to go.
Bruh, I will show you all the food places.
I will show you the world.
I will show you New York.
I want to see all the lights.
That would be more of a Christmas thing.
I'm a sucker for shiny things.
That would be more of a Christmas thing. Flushing has a really good anime store as well. The one that I told you that my friend walked for like 4 hours to get to.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if they're still open though because COVID. Some of my favorite like food places in Brooklyn closed down due to COVID.
We did that. So many places out in Georgia I like to go to closed down because of COVID.
And I can finally actually introduce you to my friends.
Like I should be afraid.
No.
No. You don't sound convinced.
The only time you should be afraid is when we go play pool or if me and my friends are drunk.
Sounds like the normal way to be afraid of one's friends. But no, I'd actually like to meet your friends.
The question is which ones?
Whoever you like to hang out with.
I have a few people I like to hang out with. I have a few, like, old friends that I'll occasionally try to hit up. But it's like, anytime we meet up, I'm usually the one making the plans, and I'm just like, bruh. Well, sometimes still talk to each other, but it's like, I'm the only one that kind of messages them like, yo, I'm in town, y'all want to meet up? 9 times out of 10, we meet up at our, like, our old school. It's got, like, the public park area. And then we'll just go freeload at another friend's house. But yeah.
It sounds good to me.
I would take you to Skyview Mall, but Skyview Mall doesn't really have much there. Other than a Chuck E. Cheese.
Go hang out in the ball pit. It's not DashCon, it'll be fine.
It doesn't even have a ball pit!
Well, that's depressing!
Yeah, unlike Lunar, you can't jump in. But no, ooh, I could take you to one of my favorite food spots. It's like right in front of Skyview. So in New York, we used to have a mall called, like, on Prince Street, literally called Prince Mall. But they ended up closing down because a lot of the people that had shops in there couldn't afford to pay the rent anymore. So they ended up demolishing it a couple years ago, which I was so sad about. Because, like, their food court still lasted for a good while. Come to find out, the food court that was there ended up basically just moving to a different location. But it's still around that area. It is so good!
And it just went splat. I've been noticing it's been happening around the same time. You may need to call your provider. There may be something that's actually going on. Usually if you have like internet outages that keeps happening around the same time every night, there's an underlying problem that can usually be fixed for that.
But anyways, enough about New York. I'm gonna go play on my phone now. I was in the bedroom because my phone died. So I was letting my phone charge.
That one's still currently up?
Yeah. She knocked down her chair for a bit.
Go back out there and see her knock down her chair, see if she wants to
Oh yeah,
go to the
she don't
bedroom.
want to.
She has an antibiotic she needs to take. In the medicine box is an antibiotic. It's not the blue and white pill, it's the blue and teal. Yes. Wow. So it needs one. but I had nowhere to escape to. All three of those missed them. I was like, I totally got this. I did not have this. GG! Possibly, but for the time being, it seems like it should be fine again. Well, that's good at least. GG peeps! Wow. Alright, let's try out the arrow spray, GG peeps. Let's see how this goes. So, how's everybody enjoying the new weapons so far themselves? What's up, MT? Welcome to the Twitch side of things. What it is, what it be, what it do. Beanfish. That's a name. Beanfish. On both right now. Oh, super swanky. Appreciate the watch time. Also, just appreciate peeps hanging out. So, okay, so we got something for Splatoon for an update, which was a game they said they weren't updating anymore with the new Switch 2. MT, do you think we're gonna get any kind of an update for Smash? And if so, what kind of update do you think we'll get? Okay, so Smash, I hope you know when you've opened a can of worms now. I'm assuming I have, but I still legitimately ask the question. Let us know a wish list. What do you hope happens? What do you think will happen? Well, what you up to, Panda? GG! Cold turkey soda sucks. Are you completely quitting soda? And GG! First while is rough breaking a soda habit. As someone who's had to break a soda habit repeatedly and has wound up back to sodas repeatedly, I understand this. Not by choice. Oh? GG's all around. Let's see, I haven't checked this for myself. Smash got some secret patch notes. Just saw a clip where Schultz can no longer use Monado arts in hit stun, and there might be more. Updates, either Ultimate, Deluxe, or another fighter pass. Free route would just be patch notes and seeing, as we haven't gotten any since 2021. I have a wish list of nerfs. So do you think they're ever going to fix Steve? I just want them to buff my boy. Everything exploded here. Watching the Warriors. Oh? That movie is weird because that movie got a PS2 game like years and years and years after it had long been out of like the main like common eye. Damn. I always knew ramen would be the death of me, but damn, I didn't expect it to be so violent. Steve, yes, he'd be easy to fix. I also want to see Sonic and Aegis nerf. Mac, he needs a whole rework. He needs actually good aerials. Well, see, I get why they won't give him good areas. I get why they won't give him good areas. One thing that would help him out a lot would be, they fixed him and at the same time they broke him. Because they made it where, like, you could up B out of his side B, which was great. But they took away his ability to jump if he side Bs, which kills him. Well, there was something else they did that like they nerfed something to side B for his kid. GG. That would have helped him out dramatically if they hadn't have done it the way they did it. I get him not having good arrows because he's supposed to be a ground fighter. He is, but I think they need to buff his recovery in some form or fashion because you can gimp him so fast. And the side B's animation is so long, a lot of times by the time you can up B back out of it, it's too late. You can do it with proper timing, but even then, it's like you've got to have that flawlessly perfect all the time. Oh, we got someone who thinks he's that guy. I've seen a lot of people calling for like a Min-Min nerf. That has some decent range to it. His side B and up B have significantly less range. He's also a fast faller, which they need to nerf. My suggestion is to give him lower fall speed but higher fast fall speed increase like Joker. See, I can see that working out well. Ooh. Well, death. I somehow lived. Running. How dare I get bugged? What am I bugged for? I have the Warriors video game on my PS5. It's the PS2 version. I always heard it was actually a pretty good game. Like, a lot of people were shocked that it was a good game. I've never actually seen that movie, but I know, like, I always remember, like, the popular line that everyone remembers for it. Oh, Warriors! Come out and play! I always remember that part. That's, like, the only thing for that movie I ever remember. Owie. Because Bob's rude. But how you doing, Panda? GG! What day is it? Rockstar, and they gave the game justice. Fist bump. Probably anything most people remember from the movie, since that's all I ever hear quoted. It's during like one of the more climactic scenes of the movie. I've seen like bits and pieces of it past that. It's been around for like ever, but that's always like the main thing everyone remembers from it, including myself. So do you think Splatoon 4 will be Switch 2 only? I'm still laughing about Nintendo emulating their own software. I keep saying that, which I do also find laughable. I find it to be absolutely hilarious considering how much they are anti-emulation. But I do honestly think that it will probably be, if we ever get Splatoon 4, which I'm predicting we will, I am predicting it'll probably, Jesus, be a Switch 2 exclusive. But considering we just got this big update, I'm predicting it's going to be a while before we see that. It's too tired for Splatoon right now. I'm gonna chill and play Deltarune. I gotcha. Enjoy you some Deltarune. We'll be returning to that on Monday. I'm very excited to play more of that. I had so much fun playing that yesterday. Jesus Christ. We switched 3 project. Oh my god. The balls were improvised along with the line. Really? That I did not know. Ow. Green. I want to take a bath. I want to take a bath. I feel like it takes more hits to kill them with this weapon, but I don't think it actually got nerfed. I think airsprays in general got nerfed. GG! We told to improvise and found 3 bottles to intimidate the warriors. GG! Wow. Okay, so far the weapon I'm liking the most is, of course, chainsaw. Let's try this build. Should we switch our weapons? But I have a third dynamo to 5-star. Got to start early. Completely understand. That's kind of how I feel with the chainsaw. I was killed by milk. And get it off in time. There's so much death here. Ow. Drop the chicken on me. Stepped away to sit by the AC for a bit. Completely understandable. GG! Smack. So I can't believe I jumped in on a chicken. Are we going to hydrate as well? Yes! Hydration. I made Ecto Cooler. Which makes me happy. I'm very happy with this. I have a big ass cup full of hydration. And then I also have a tall ass cup of dehydration with coffee. I almost spit my coffee everywhere. I was killed by milk. Some poor soul with lactose intolerance. Oh, I wasn't ready. Oh, I wasn't ready. This will be your last match. Gotcha, gotcha. We will also be doing more Splatoon on Saturday. Oof. Maybe they just killed by mode. No! Surprise bazooka to the face! Oh, I don't have a burst bomb. It's like, I can get away. No, I can't. It's like, that's not a burst bomb, that's a chicken. GG! Cheapest. That was intense! So much death. Lord help me. Oh. I got obliterated. So we do more speed. Have a good night, Nettie! Lug nuts. Oh my god. That's a name. Oof. Show 'em how we zombies do. Gotcha. Oh! Damn, Dad. Appreciate the not dying. get through. Ah, rude. Not. Whoop. Ow. GG! I don't know. Ah, damn. GG anyway. Excuse me. As a sleepy boy, I have not had enough sleep. I have not. Fortunately, we did not get those guys. I'm still feeling out some gear for this. Let's go for that. I need to readjust myself to the speed. Time for you to go. My switch battery's low. Gotcha, gotcha. Completely understand. But we have a DC because of it. Oh, I guess it gives me a second to go do this real quick. Ooh, new card pack. Do I get anything new? I do! I get one new card. Yay. Always excited. Even if it's a common, I'm excited I get a new card now. Because it is so rare for me to get anything new. This still trips me out. Fresh. 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 Already got you. Ooh. Also fresh. Tattoo. Fresh. I do love penguins, but congratulations. Fresh. I got you. Got you. Everything's so smooth out, right? Trips me out. Hey, I can always use a 50% experience, absolutely. Oh. Let's see if I have a money ticket. Thank you. I don't have a big money ticket. I do have a big of that one.
Let's go. Do the wacky smacks. Whoosh. Smile, but what if I don't want to smile? Dark Vader. Did you hear that the main director for Dead by Daylight is trying to get Darth Vader into Dead by Daylight? They've actually been in talks with Disney about the possibility of getting Darth Vader as a killer in Dead by Daylight. That would be interesting. I would love it! Darth Vader has always had like the ability to be very horrifying. I mean, look at that, like, look at the scene in Rogue One where he appears and he just kills everybody. And he doesn't do so nice either, man. Like, he, like, wails in. Freaking trips me out. I want that so bad. The community's hyper divided on it right now because a lot of people are like, oh, but it's not a horror franchise, da-da. But we have, like, Vecna from D&D. We have Nicolas Cage. Yeah, he's done some horror stuff, but he's not horror. We have Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. And don't forget, Wesker is definitely from a horror franchise. He's one of the least horrifying things about his entire franchise. Okay, that's valid. How would they even like balance him? Because like force powers would have to be a thing, but they would be busted. Force choke as a Mori would be pretty cool to see, though. Force choke into a lightsaber. That's what I would want to see. Because he's done that. And it's horrifying every time. Ow. Gotcha. GG! I find your lack of faith disturbing. I cannot do James Earl Jones justice. I never could, but damn. Oh, that would be so good. I want. But the scene of Rogue One where like he shows up in the ship and like all you just see is like like his darkened silhouette, and then you see him ignite his lightsaber in that hallway. That is so well done. Most people can't. I don't know anybody who can. It's like maybe if I were to use this, I find your lack of faith disturbing. That is about as close as I could get it.
I'd have to check see if that was the right one, though. That might have been the right voice for it. And that requires voice manipulation. Let's get caught in that one spot. Ow. Ugh. Cal. How little money he made off the movies is astonishing. It hurts my soul to know how little he made off of that. Okay, that was smooth, Cal. I'll give you that. That was fucking smooth. That just cold as ice, just jumping lean, whack. Oh my god. Oh, that was clean. That was clean. That was smooth. Damn, GG. Oh. God, that was good. That fucking killed me, literally. Castle Dino Champion, indeed. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like, this is fine. It wasn't fine. I'm sitting here just running around thinking it's all good. Nope, dead. I see a turtle. What's up, Lice? How you doing? GG's indeed. Run away. ink at the worst time. Ow. Didn't even see where I got killed. Spelling of ice. Ah, okay. God dog. I'm doing very bad this round. Let's see if we fix that. GG! What's up, Akashi? How are you doing? I hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your lurk. GG peeps! I'm having to get myself back into the swing of things with my chainsaw weapon of death and doom, but I love my chainsaw weapon of death and doom, so I will learn this weapon. I have moments where whenever I'm trying to run away, I immediately try to burst bomb to give myself like a get off me tool, forgetting that this one doesn't have a burst bomb. It has a freaking it has an auto bomb, and I'm like, well, crap. Because it is so ingrained in my brain to be able to use that to get away, and it's not there. Let's see. Let's change the headgear type. Honestly, I think this still work out. I don't know why I said no. And anybody wanting to enter in, the pull code is ZGN. It's time to get used to auto bombs. I barely ever use auto bombs. That is the best name. That's the name of the night. Angry Meemaw. Love the outfit they chose to go with it. Angry. Need to be higher on my jump. It's gonna be me in like 30 years.
So I need to make an angry Meemaw character to represent my grandma. She's definitely the angry Meemaw. She gets really mad when I call her Meemaw, but I call her Meemaw all the time. Yay! Gotcha. And GG, I think they may have got it just because we didn't have a lot of back coverage. Yep. I went back to cover the back part of the map, and somebody else came back to join me, and that's kind of what got us. But GG's! Oh, my lurking is wonderful, just EP. How are all of you doing? Same on the EP part. I could sleep. I could sleep hardcore right now. I would enjoy sleep, like in the in the biggest way possible. In dire need of a nap. But I made some Ecto Cooler today, so I was very excited for that. Enjoying the weapons so far. Grandparent energy for real. There is one time I made myself feel so freaking old. So like for people that don't know, I am physically handicapped, and a lot of times I walk with a cane. Not all the time, and I've been doing a couple things that have been helping make that better. But I walk on my cane a lot, and I have for many years. About 4 or 5 years ago. It was about 5 years ago. It was during 2020. It was during COVID. Everyone was stuck at home. So because everyone was stuck at home, all the kids from the neighborhood were stuck at home. And we kept having these kids that kept running around in our yard. And like, I'm paranoid about like if something goes wrong and a kid gets hurt in my yard, that I'm going to have to freaking, like I'm going to be held liable for it. So like, I don't let kids stay on my lawn. But one day I was like, there was all these kids in the yard. They threw something that wound up on my porch. It made a lot of noise, scared the hell out of me, scared the hell out of Rivali. And I was like, you know what? I ain't playing this. And I walked outside and shook my cane in the air, telling all those kids to get off my lawn. You kids get off my lawn! Shaking my cane in the air furiously. My girlfriend just looked at me. My girlfriend at the time just looked at me and was like, hope you are self-aware enough to understand what you've just done. I thought about it. I became upset. Gotcha. Have a joy after this? Yeah, poll code ZGN. Just type it in and find us. You can ping the thing to send invites and whatnot. Call that too close. Ow. Parker, looking forward to trying out that active cooler recipe. It is so good. It's so easy to make. It's just 5 cups of Sunny D. I do tell it, like the recipe I saw for it called for using the super tangy version. Use the smooth version because the next item in the recipe is going to definitely give you that. GG. But no, use 5 cups of Sunny D, then you use 4 juice boxes. Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but 4 juice boxes of the high C orange volcanic orange drink, and then you do 1 teaspoon of Tang and 1 teaspoon of his Country Time lemonade. Yes, I did see this is going to be a new Scott Pilgrim game, and I'm freaking out about it. I'm going to play that shit. Oh, I'm going to play that shit. Mix it all together, add like a drop or 2 of green food coloring, and bam, you have Ecto Cooler. It is fucking delicious. I meant to send an invite after that match. All right, don't let me forget I got to send an invite after this match. I'll send an invite after this match. Oh, it's this map. I either do great or I do awful here. There's no in between. Ooh! Capital lowercase for the pull code. It shouldn't really matter. I've put it in as all capitals, but like from what I've been told, it doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. But I'll probably need to resend the invite just because it's been a while. Ooh. Hi, cow. I got from all the way across the map. We're like, we got a booyah. And I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings when I booyah. Gotcha, buddy.
I completely whiffed that. Ooh. Just foiled a top 1000 D Dynamo Mains 21 Splat Clan Blitz match. Oh! GG peeps! Wow. So I can send out the invite to anyone wanting to use the code. How do I resend out the invite? Huh. See if he'll let people join now. I could have sworn to like send out an invite. All I had to do is go here. Well, we'll soon know as we see who all gets in the next round, or see if I've got to change some stuff around again. The hell is a Gish puppy? You're in? Awesome, it worked. Cool. Thought resetting it should definitely do it, but I thought I also had to send the invite thing. I got ink just enough to stop my jump. You remember to use the auto bombs more. Oh, you can keep that. That was bad. Drop-ins are good. Drop-ins are good indeed.
snuck up on. GG? Why are we already saying GG? Oh, you were playing a different match. Trying to get Cal at the last second. It was a bad idea. Ugh. Okay. I would say match still. Apparently not. I'm gonna assume you're drip drop. Still, GG's indeed, yes. GG's are always in order. Birds are sleeping. Bad. Ow. Forgot how fun it was to play this late night, like old times. Late night's always oof. Late night's always the best night. Behind. Oh, it's too late. Oh, I'm so used to my burst bombs. Man, I always have a blast when playing late night. Yeah! Hey, what's up, Splat Droid? How you doing, friendo? Welcome, Raiders. How have you been, friend? What were you up to tonight? We got ourselves a droid raid. Hype the chat, peeps. How do you do, friend? Ooh, I like. Yeah! What's up, Artemis? How you doing? Hope you're well. I was just killed by a flatworm. But welcome, peeps. Come, sit, chill, grab yourself a cup of coffee. Oh, I apparently need more coffee. Also smacked the full mess out of my tooth. Quick content warning, I'm not family friendly. I think most of you peeps know this by now, but I say bad words. I also die a lot. Well, hi, guy. I meant for that to go after him, but it didn't go after him. What were you playing tonight, Splash? What were you playing, Splatoon? Have you been enjoying the new weapons? Nope. GG! I don't have coffee, but I have Sprite tea. How is the Sprite tea? Like, I have not tried that. Mainly because I don't like tea. GG, peeps!
to fix stream delay. You're not gonna be able to fix it on this end. There's only one real way to fix stream. If you have delay between me and you talking, it shouldn't be like 20 seconds delay. But if you have stream delay, the best way to fix stream delay is actually, I also stream over on Twitch and my latency is a lot lower over there. The program that I use that allows me to stream on both platforms at the same time doesn't allow me to affect my latency on YouTube. But yeah, 20 seconds seems like a lot. It should be about a 6-second delay. But no, what were you doing? What were you doing tonight, Splatdroid? Let's try this one out, and let's go for running, sneaking, and we're running. Super heavy in flavor. Playing the third kits for 6 hours. Jesus. And thank you for following. We're doing Splatoon 3. Lots of awesome new kits. What's your favorite so far? I've been liking the new sticker stamper, and the freaking splatter shot is just ridiculous. So to a rock and a hard place on that one. I should have full on retreated. But no, what kits have you been using most? I am curious. I want to know things. Nice gal with dart is awesome. It's basically get a one shot. That's awesome. I've always played the 52 gal. Cobby. I'm still mourning the Dynamo kit though. It's definitely the worst kit in the entire game. Cobby's been playing a lot with the Dynamo kit as well as Cal, and I don't know if I'd say it's the worst because they're doing real damn good with it. Ooh. Like that. Dynamo competitive player, so yeah, just mean actual good or bad since not about fun factor. That just meant competitive. I get that. I got baited. So okay, so I know you got to switch to what else are you waiting for? What games are you like most anticipating right now for your switch to? I count. GG, what is up, Jaden? How you doing? GG, got my teeth kicked in though, damn. I've got to figure out what I want to use and focus it down hard. Let's see. Gotta go eat, but I'm so hyped for Kirby Air Riders and Splatoon Raiders. Splatoon Raiders, I'm very excited for. I'm also excited for Kirby Air Riders. I'm so glad I got a Switch 2 for those. There's so much. Like, for me, like, I wound up getting it for a game I've already played a million times. I got it for Bravely Default. But I've been enjoying Deltarune on it so far. I've been enjoying Mario Kart. I've been really loving Mario Kart. Still, of course, loving Splatoon. Looking forward to Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong looks like it's gonna be a blast. I've been waiting for a kit like this, competitive or otherwise. Can get one Satage. If you want one, you'll be able to get one eventually. I will say, for like a lot of peeps, like, it's not an absolute necessity to get it day one. Honestly, it's good to like give it time to like let it get tested, let peeps see what's up with it. It's like, I personally grabbed one because I do a lot of Nintendo content and I'm a live streamer. So for me, it felt kind of like a must. But if I wasn't a content creator that played a lot of Nintendo stuff, I would have waited. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy it. It's still a lot of fun. I couldn't do my backwards blast. Didn't even need it day one, but for content creation, I had to lock in and go for it. And that's the whole thing. It's like, when it comes down to content creation, like, if you don't have it day one, you don't know when you're going to get it later. And if you need it for something later, especially like Splatoon Raiders got announced for someone like Splat Droid, who does a ton of Splatoon content, which, if y'all haven't checked him out, make sure that y'all go do so. Get a link to him in the chat, please. Go. But for someone like Splat Droid, which plays Splatoon, and getting an announcement like Splatoon Raiders coming out to that console, like, that's a must. Gotcha. Oops, close. I missed. I thought he was going to land first. I knew it'd be worth it to buy it. A week after Switch 2 release, I knew it was worth it for sure. It's like, for me, personally, it's worth it because I have a lot of Splatoon, or not a lot of Splatoon, I do have a lot of Splatoon stuff. I do play a lot of Splatoon, but I have a lot of Switch 1 titles. I play a lot of Switch 1 titles, and the upgrade just to my Switch 1 games alone was massively worth it for me in the long run. It does make it feel like it's more of a Switch Pro at the moment because there's not a lot of Switch 2 games out yet, but at the same time, the pure update to so many of my games to run the way that I need them to, like, is definitely a massive benefit. Plus, yet again, Splatoon. Like, I love to play Splatoon. We do a lot of Splatoon here. We live on this game. It's the one constant of the channel, Splatoon and horror, which I know is a weird combination for a lot of peeps. I whiffed that. Ooh, I whiffed that. Ah, that was so bad on my part. But no, like, for me, like, it also gave me something, though, that a lot of people don't think about. Oh, GG! Something a lot of people don't think about when they're in content creation is, like, if content creation is your job, like it is for me, this is my job. If it is your job, you need to find a way to, like, still make, like, video games fun. And for me, because all of my streaming stuff's in here, if all of my consoles are in here, gaming's not fun because this is work area. This is where I do work. So Switch 2 being a bigger screen, better feeling controllers, and just all around way better performance in handheld mode, and having the ability to take that out into the other room and play it makes things a million times easier for me. When you told the server there was news on the app, I had a feeling it was Splatoon related. Yeah! I was like, everybody go here now! Ooh, I was so hyped. I went to the Discord just screaming. It's like, go look at it. Go look at it. I should have like done some like yeah, for me it's absolutely a business expense, but it's also kind of like a mental expense for me. Like it helps me like be able to unwind after work. For me, no, like actually, like some look into Splatoon if you wind up doing like content creation as like full-time thing, like because I don't know if you do or not. I can't remember because I'm tired right now. But if you want to do like content creation as a full-time thing, stuff like consoles are business expense. They're a tax write-off. Games aren't, because you never know how long you're going to play a game for, so on and so forth. That might actually change, but as of right now, games are not. But consoles are. Ow. So note that it's important. Also, the more you think about the Splatoon world, the more you find that's concerning, if not scary. So horror in Splatoon fits for me. Right? Yeah. Wrong Splatana zombie. That's the whole thing is I've gotten so used, because like I'm very much like when I pick a main weapon, that's all I play. So like I'm so used to like 3 weapons. And like none of these work like my old ones did. Technically don't for my channel, but I'm a video editor for others, so that's a plus for my own content full time. Indeed. I didn't know you were a video editor. I may have to talk to you. It's like editing video content is like my biggest weakness. Content creators in here, so if you'd like have communication open, let me know. I will yeet you at other people too. I'm somehow alive. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. Ow. So for you, still need more clients. Then, what's the best place to send people to? Because I'm all about supporting fellow peeps in our ecosystem here. Discord, DM you. If you're asking about my Discord name, it's the same name I have here, but we can also get a Discord link in the chat real quick. GG. How's if I spell it right? Thank you, copy. Splat right on Discord. Gotcha. But yeah, no, I've been looking into breaking out into video content. I have recorded so much footage and so many different things for video content, but my editing is so bad. So I wound up just kind of like self-defeating myself on a lot of it, which I know I need to personally work on. But at the same time, like, I also like supporting peeps in the community that also do. I like supporting peeps in the community that have skills that I don't. Like, I teach lots of people how to do cooler things for streaming, like stuff like my my chat box and stuff like my simple transitions, advanced transitions, stuff like that. Like, I show people like how to use move transition properly in stream, how to use things like stream loots and other ways, stuff like that. I also
help people with monetization a lot, because it's like, I'm a small-time channel. I shouldn't make enough to be able to afford my bills, but I do. I don't make a ton of money, but I make enough to cover all my bills and make sure I stay fed. And I owe a lot of that to my degree in business, which helps me in marketing myself a lot. Because that's what it all comes down to. It's a massive marketing game when it comes down to YouTube and growing on YouTube and sustaining yourself on YouTube. Ooh. I didn't mean to kill you, but it'll do. It'll definitely do. I knew it. I'll show people how to do OBS too. Been struggling with that app for years, so I know a thing or two. See, OBS is like my one thing. That's like my one thing that like I can do, and I know I can do. Like adding stuff to it and changing stuff around, adding more fun, weird things. And StreamerBot. I'm really good with StreamerBot now. Yeah. A lot better with StreamerBot and OBS than I am with Splatoon. I can't draw for shit, so my partner draws stuff for me sometimes. They're really cool for that. Hell yeah! I can draw, but I can't digitally draw. So when I draw stuff, I have to have other people like actually like put it on the computer and make it pretty and this, that, and the other. So like I have peeps like Joel that help me out with that, or I have Mizu who helps me out with that. Mizu being my fiance. No, ow. Art Steps enters the room. Are you said partner? If so, hello and howdy. Welcome. I mean, I know you came in on the raid, so hello and howdy again anyway, but more hellos and howdies. I saw that. I knew that was there. I swear I knew that was there. And for some reason my brain was like, oh, we're gonna go touch the chicken. You do love the Streamer X artist dynamic. It's peak. Honestly, yeah. Best couple goals on the market. Damn right. Damn right. It's funny, like, since I'm so small, I don't talk about doing like merch often, but I've been talking with Mizu, again, my fiance, about doing merch for the channel because my fiance crochets plushies and sells them at conventions, shows, events. She actually just got back from a really big show, MomoCon out in Georgia. And she's been talking about doing plushies of my characters for merch ideas. And when I saw what she could do, my brain just kind of like imploded upon itself. She is so insanely talented. It like just it baffles me. It boggles my mind. They're turning Z into a marketable plushie. Apparently so. All of my friends went to MomoCon. I had a blast at MomoCon. I spent all my time in the dealer's room, but before I was helping Mizu do convention stuff, I was a vendor at cons, so like I lived in the dealer's room anyway. So for me, it was a blast. I got a lightsaber. It makes lots of different sounds and noises and light effects. I'm five. I'm five. I was so happy. You know, we had a blast. We saw tons of cosplayers. We did tons of events. PGN plushies go nah. But no, she was talking about doing one for Ashford, which is our little cat. Doing one for Z, which is the one people are really familiar with on the channel, as well as Splat Z, which is actually Prim, the one on this thumbnail currently. And doing one for Hunt, which is my horror game avatar. Oof. I don't know why I thought I could make that. I know better. I'm not rocking my swim speed here, am I? Really rocking? Yeah, we're not rocking swim speed. We're rocking run speed. I am too tired. Whoop! Ow! Yeah, if you ever get a chance to go to MomoCon, you should go to MomoCon. For one, it's great to network with people. Like, I've met tons of people throughout MomoCon this time around. Hell, we got a lot of new subscribers because of MomoCon, which kind of shocked me. Because that wasn't something I expected in the slightest. I got recognized a couple of times. Well, they have squeakers in them. Not sure yet. I know one of the things we talked about was like, okay, so like I have autism, and so like things that make noise and things that are very tactile are a plus for me, as well as for a couple of other people in my family that also have autism. So we have things that that click or fidget, or we have done rattles, like things that like as they shake they make a rattling sound. She's also done one. She turned one into a Christmas tree, like it lit up and everything. It was like a little Christmas tree bear and a little Christmas tree cat, and they lit up. Come on. Help. That's a lot of paint. That's a lot of paint. That's a lot of paint. There ain't even a paintbrush over there. We could probably do squeakers. I wouldn't. Because I know she's talked about doing them before. Just it wasn't something we grabbed. One of her biggest sellers at this last con was she made these little tiny mushrooms that were poppets. Like you pull it, and it has a textured feel when you pull it, so it gives a popping feeling, but it doesn't make any noise, which is a big deal when you have a fidget like that. And my autism gives me so much dopamine at a dog squeaker. I need to convince Droid to buy me one to squeak when I get sad. I understand that. For me, it's clicky things. It seems to be clicky noises. Like that's the thing. Clicky noises are always like the thing for me. I don't know why it's clicky noises, but like I really like clicky noises. It helps. My brain just kind of like just relaxes. GG. I did horrible that round. That one guy was just like face rolling my face. Let's change to gear that I know I actually do well with. Good enough. You click the Switch 2 controllers off. I have a lot. Oh my god, I have a lot. Lord, I have a lot. See, I'm also notorious for like, I have like this controller right here. It's my Transformers controller. Cause I'm a nerd. Like, I like Transformers. But like, listen. It has the best clicky D-pad. This gets me killed more times than I can count in anything, because like in between matches or in between anything, I'll just be like, just constant clicking. It is my favorite controller, not because it's a good controller, but because it is the clickiest controller. Most addicting fidget ever. I need to keep my Switch 2 away from my hand so I don't break it. Completely understand. I have to put it down a lot. I have to put it down a lot. I have to put it down a lot. Or I have to, like, give myself something to hyper-focus on in the game I'm playing to not do that. Forgetting to say that, my bad. I'm that tired. I get it. It's late. Usually I'd be like, hey, you gotta say GG. But, like, tonight I'm so tired that, like, my brain's just not all here. So you're good. Oh! See? It's like, it's there. It'll catch. No, it will not catch you. See, it will not catch you. Ow. Get some power over here. Ow. But no, I want to do that all the time. I'm like, I'm going to destroy this console by accident because it's become a fidget toy and it definitely does not need to be one. Oop, ow. I'm also learning how rusty I've been, and I am disappointed in myself for how rusty I've been in this game. You win Momocon? Yes, I did. Nope. I think I'll gear that out for this weapon work better. So allow for more bombs. Oh, messed that up. Watching a Smash tournament from there on Twitch. I heard it was a pretty interesting tournament. I didn't get a chance to watch it because I was stuck in the dealer's room the whole time. But I heard it was pretty interesting, and the Mario Kart one was also like insane. GG's! Sorry, I'm 5. All right, it's almost 2, so I got like another 2 matches in me. I got another 2 matches in me before I gotta get some sleep because it's getting late. We're gonna need to get some sleep. I meant to change some of my gear back because bomb loadout plus splat bomb is just fun. Remember, I have range now. I don't use a sword anymore. Don't take my candy, Soul Reaper. That's rude. Oh, messed that up. Yeah, I'm also notorious for doing this. Like in between matches all the time. What is this sleep thing you speak of? It is a thing of myth and legend that I'm gonna try to hunt down. So like I do that like in between deaths a lot. I'm like, that's not good. I'm alive! You take those. But I was like, I can get him from here. Set up. Ow, ow. Take it. Ow, I took it. Sleep is for the weak. He needs is the top of the morning coffee. I've always wanted to try that coffee. Well, that's bad for me. That's bad for business. Got him. That takes a lot of capital start up. God dog it! GG! Alright.
I hear you, Soleil, you little baby wee bird.
GG! Alright, one last round. And then I gotta try to get some semblance of sleep. As well as possible food in my belly, because I smell food, which makes me assume that Mizu has cooked something. Which now makes me want to cook something. Probably gonna make some ramen after this. The night sounds like a vibe. Oh, it absolutely is. Get some shin ramen, and then get an egg. Get 2 eggs. Get 2 eggs. Scramble them up real nice. Then put a little bit of cheese in the eggs. Then make your ramen accordingly. And then as you go to put before your ramen's done. About halfway through your ramen cooking, you put the eggs into the ramen. Hi, cow! That was an owie! Put your eggs into the ramen, mix it up real good. That's just the best. And doing that keeps me from eating something, like, bigger. Because I'm trying to lose weight. I've got cosplays I want to do. And I'm finally starting to see some success. I've just got to keep going with it. It used to be really bad because, like, when I lived with other family members, I would be notorious for cooking late at night because I always cooked after stream, and people in the house would smell my food and would wake up and be like, "Can you make me some ramen too?" Well, cooking for like the entire family at one point in time. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. Good shot. But I also really like bulldog ramen because I smell food. I knew it! I was literally talking, I was going like, I'm probably gonna make ramen after stream now.
We still have one more pack of shit.
I was about to say, make sure, I was about to say, let me guys make some shin ramen.
Yeah.
2 eggy. See, I'm sitting here talking about making the same goddamn thing.
And I added some of the leftover pork thing they got, the brisket.
I'll say that for a sandwich.
Huh?
I'm saving the brisket for a sandwich.
No, not the ones that you cook.
No, that's what I was saving for a sandwich. Was the one I didn't cook. That was mine.
I only did like 2 pieces.
Okay.
I didn't do a fuck ton. So I wasn't sure how well it would react with me throwing it into the soup.
Oh, it's gonna go great in that soup.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's like I could have told you that.
But no, I have an idea for stream.
Oh, I feel like I should be afraid.
It's Among Us.
I haven't played Among Us in a hot minute, but I feel like I need to.
But make it pure chaos.
Ow.
And everybody just change their name into some sort of like third person reference.
It's like you, me,
Them,
who.
her, who, yep.
Yep. Me saw who. Ow, I should have kept shooting. What is up, Gamers Haven? How do you do? Hey, we got a raid! Oh no, we got a raid. I was going to go ahead and end.
Hello. I'm no longer just a disembodied head. I'm just oh, never mind.
What is up, Gamers Haven and peeps? How do you do? I guess I got to do another round. We can do one more round. We're gonna do one more round. That's what we're gonna do. What is up, the Pretzel 2? How do you do? But I love the fact that I'm sitting here talking about ramen and like I've called exactly what you're making.
I'm basic. I'm a basic ass bitch.
I was calling it too because that's what I was gonna eat.
Man, we still need to find a day to like drop this off.
Yes, we do.
It's been 2 years, baby.
It's not my fault. All right, I'm gonna go for one more round. Stuff all up again.
Tail.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna give it one more round because we got peeps coming in. Hey, Bala, how you doing? Hope you're well. But welcome, Raiders. How have you been? What were y'all playing tonight? Hope y'all are well and having a good time. We've been enjoying the Splatoon update. Ramen's good. Ramen is good. Between her and I, we make some damn good ramen. Because we know how to make both, like, we know how to make, like, the cheapest of cheap ramen taste good, and we know how to make super fancy ramen that breaks our wallet if we decide to make it. Had restaurant ramen on Wednesday, and I want some again. Lord, there's a restaurant close by us that I love to eat at, but we just cannot afford to eat there. It's like, if we get to eat there, it's like a once every couple of months kind of type deal, just because, like, it costs a lot. But that ramen will fill you up. It is so good. And they're conscious of allergies. Like, I go to a lot of ramen shops that, like, don't pay attention when you sit there and say, hey, I have a life-threatening allergy. Please don't put shellfish in my food. Make sure that it's not cooked around shellfish. They actually pay attention to it. Dead by Daylight. Ah, I think I'm doing Dead by Daylight with Panda. I gotta double check with Panda to see if that's what we confirmed we were doing or not. Oh, I messed that up. Ooh. Oh. Good shot! Because I was going in for the whiff punish on the other guy. You're like, nope, not today, Skippy. I was like, okay. Ow. Lobbies have been spicy, really? you playing Survivor or Killer right now? Because I'm usually in the spicy lobbies when I play Killer, because I play mean. There's so much going on here. Hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? I'm in dire need of a nap, not caffeinated enough, but I'm still doing pretty good. Oh, this is bad. Ow. They made me take a bath. I didn't want to take a bath. Yeah, both? Oh. I don't get a lot of spicy kills. I get some asshole killers. Like usually during like during the match they'll do something just like kind of like bad manner kind of type deal. But I don't. Oh, nope, I know who that is. We're gonna let them stay. I've learned my lesson on that. Nope, backing off. GG! Survivor main that likes to dabble in Killer. See, I'm a Killer main that dabbles a lot in Survivor. But usually I don't get a lot of like spicy end game chat by Killers because usually like the Killers I want to face are usually console. So I don't want to have that problem too much when I fight Killer. When I fight Survivor, I see more PC players, so I see more people that can actually say something to me. I just blood hunt 2 times BP, so Killers are being toxic, and also rank reset. Rank reset will do it. Like, rank reset will always do it. GG's peeps. No, rank reset's always going to do it. Phone died, GG. GG is all around. Thank you for playing with us. But no, so I wind up seeing like spicier chat when from Survivors purely just because I see more computer Survivors. I also see more people though on Survivor that are usually like nice. We get some pretty nice killers every once in a while, but it's very rare we get a killer that talks. Like even ones that are PC, like a lot of times they're just like their next match immediately. Go, go, go. I will admit the last few times that Panda and I have played, we've had a lot of killers that are like hitting on hook and if they're playing Ghostface or teabagging and stuff like that. We've had some rough killers lately. Killer told me, and I didn't even get to play for 5 minutes. I've dealt with that recently. I have dealt with that recently. I get tunneled out a lot. Sometimes it's my fault, other times it's not. Like there are sometimes like I can acknowledge when there's moments like when I look at the current situation in front of me. I look at the board state in front of me. It's like, yeah, the most optimal thing to do would be to chase down the person who was already injured because they're the closest. They're right here. They're doing this, that, and the other. They're trying to body block. Like during moments like that, it's like, yeah, I get that. I deserve that. So on and so forth. And there's other times where I'm like, you have 13 other options in front of your face right now for shit you could be doing. So just kicking a generator, dealing with this, dealing with that, so on and so forth. Nope, you're going to run right after me? Okay. You're going to ignore the other person who is running in front of you, telling you to stop? Okay, like I get it. I'm the tunnel target. I hate those moments because those have been happening more lately, and I don't know why they're happening more lately. I'm going to repost my joke from earlier real quick because I'm not sure if it was seen. Just realized Nemesis from Resident Evil probably doesn't like the new Dynamo, you know, because it starts. Oh my god. That is so bad, Kami.
I have a random question. Okay, it's gonna sound really weird. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Before I start doing my ending night stuff, random question for you, Kumo. Age range, how old are you? Like, are you a 90s baby? Are you an 80s baby, 90s baby, 2000s baby? Because I can never really tell people. Like, I'm bad at like guessing ages for most people. Because depending on your answers, it's going to depend on how excited you are for the next thing I'm about to say. Because I have made something. I have made something absolutely delicious that I have been sipping on and talking about all day. I need to check out catalog stuff while I await said answer. Try one more time. Man, it looks cool. That's not what I want. I want a gold thingy. Abandoned Tinder for. I'm still never gonna get the live streamer one. Spent all my coins. I got nothing. I got nothing. No, we're going to go ahead and start winding down. So I'll go ahead and tell you what I made. I made a thing, and you will either find this exciting or you won't. I made Ecto Cooler. Old enough to know better and too young to care. Jesus Christ. Sorry, was AFK? No, I made Ecto Cooler. Which is, if you remember it, you remember it. It is fucking delicious. And I have found the closest recipe to make my favorite drink from when I was a kid. And it makes me happy. You know what it is? Because if you do, I'll send you a link to it later. It is freaking delicious. It is my favorite thing that I've made in a long time. And I make lots of stuff. I make a lot of my own sodas and all this. Okay, that is 90 Street. Yes, technically, like it's like from like 80. It's like it's 89. So yeah, it's technically a 90 Street. And it was around to like 96. I want to say maybe later. I finally found a recipe that like tastes just like it. It is 5 cups of Sunny D. Preferably the smooth Sunny D. And it, after that, it is 4 of the high C lava orange juice boxes. If you can find it like in actual bottles, like it used to come in, which some places still have it, other places don't. It's essentially 3 cups. It's 3 cups of the high C lava orange. It's related to Ghostbusters, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Then 1 teaspoon of Tang drink mix and 1 teaspoon of Country Time lemonade, and then 2 drops of green food coloring for color. And it is so close. I think I use the extra tangy version of high C. I think if I were to drop that to the smooth, which I've been advising other people to do, I think if I were to drop it down to the smooth variation, I think it would taste 100% like on point. Silent Hill 1 is getting a remake. I heard Silent Hill 1 is getting a remake, and I am excited for this. yeah, no, like, come back later, like to grab that little bit of recipe info. Trust me, you won't regret it. It is absolutely delicious. It's not good for you. It's not. It's super sweet, but I am enamored by it. I'm very excited about the fact that I can make like an entire pitcher of this shit and just be happy. Like, took first sip of it and like just memories of childhood hit me in a freaking wave. Yeah, okay, so it's 2:16, it's getting late. I've got to get up early in the morning, as well as I would like to eat before I go to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Tonight has been a fantastic night. I've had a lot of fun tonight. It's been an absolute blast. I am loving the new weapon selection so far, though I do not have enough tickets to unlock all the weapons yet. I'm going to have to go through and do some major grinding both on and off stream. But I'm loving the update. Let me just say that the Japanese original Nintendo is only 6 months older than me. Damn, you're a little bit older than I am. I didn't think you were older than me. I thought you were younger than me. But yeah, no, I've had an absolute blast tonight. Thank you guys for playing with me. I've enjoyed the update. I've enjoyed all the new weapons. I'm loving the new map. I do plan on playing more of this. I'm very hyped, very stoked to play more of this. So we'll be playing more of this on Saturday because it's multiplayer day and I want to play more Splatoon. I want a lot more weapons. Tomorrow, being Friday, we've moved the day that Panda and I play games together. We usually play together on Thursdays, but we're testing out for Fridays because they've had a schedule change. I think we're playing Dead by Daylight tomorrow, but don't quote me. Panda may have found something interesting to play, and if they have, we'll play whatever they suggest to go on. But if not, we're gonna play Dead by Daylight. And that should be a blast because that always is. We get into such chaos every time we play. And then, of course, next week we will be playing more Deltarune starting Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably Thursday. Will all three be Deltarune next week because there's a lot of Deltarune to cover because we're starting over from the very beginning for peeps that haven't got a chance to see it or want a refresher before we get into chapters 3 and 4. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you for everyone who sat here and played with me tonight. Thank you for everyone who sat here and watched tonight. And thank you to our lovely raiders who came in, which would be Kumo and Splat Droid. Please make sure you show them lots of love. Please make sure we get links to them in the chat real quick for anybody who missed out on hanging out with them. What is up, Visit? How are you? I'm sorry, we're in the process of ending for the night, but I hope you are well. I hope you've had yourself a good night tonight. We will, if you came in for Splatoon stuff, though, we will be doing Splatoon stuff on Saturday again, so don't worry, there will be more Splatoon coming up. Thank you, Sharon, for getting the Gamers Haven in here, and if you could get Splat Droids in here one more time as well, I would also appreciate. But we're going to go ahead and call it here for the night, because I need a snack, and I'm tired, and I got to be up, like, super early. So, as y'all know, Zombies Go On, Coffee Fuel, Gingerbread, Undead. And this has been more Splatoon 3, with the new Splatoon 3 update on the Switch 2, where we've gotten to see all sorts of cool shit. No, do not apologize. I apologize. I'm sorry that you came in right when we're ending. You have nothing to apologize for. I am sorry that that I'm ending right now and you don't get to see more of what we were doing tonight. But if you want to give us a second chance, you want to have a shot at hanging out with us and playing Splatoon with us, if you're a Splatoon fan, we do play with viewers. I will be doing so again on Saturday. But no, never apologize. It's all good. No worries. You have nothing to be sorry for. I appreciate you coming in, even if it was just for a couple seconds. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, as y'all know, this has been Coffee Fuel, Gingerbread, Undead, and this has been more Splatoon 3 with the update and new weapons. So many new weapons. Remember to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, pleasant nightmares. I'll see all of you lovely peeps again tomorrow. But until then,